You've graduated, now what? Making your skill sets and attitude robust for the job industry. Wherever you are now in life, one thing is for sure. Life after college, affectionately referred to as adulting, is something no one could ever really prepare you for. Exploring the responsibilities and reshaping this chapter of your life is something that we embrace here on JMMB Living. On this episode, we are fast forwarding to look at life beyond the college years with Ruth Chisholm. Ruth Chisholm is a writer and social entrepreneur with experience in social marketing, project management, magazine journalism, advertising, and public relations. Her international development experience encompasses programs in sexual and reproductive health, youth development, climate change and education with the USAID, the Red Cross, Dexys, and PSI. With your best interests at heart, I'm your host Talia, and this is JMMB Living. Hi Ruth, welcome to JMMB Living. How are you?
I'm great, perfect. Thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about the misconceptions of the work world after you've graduated.
Yeah, you're right. There are lots of things that people would think would be automatic. So for example, you leave school, of course you're going to find a job, right? Because they tell you go to school and get a job. Not so. You might have to hit the pavement a lot harder. You might even have to volunteer, which is something that's very helpful because the truth is you're going to learn a lot. You might have to take jobs that you don't really want. So for example, if you studied one thing, you'll end up, say, working in another area, but guess what?
Field.
Yeah, but guess what? You said, okay, 4 years of school, 2 years of school, and now I'm doing this. The reality is 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna get what you want, especially when you just start out. But the experience, it's invaluable. I mean, looking back now, some of the experiences I had, even when the job wasn't paying what I would have wanted, they have helped me to achieve so much more later on. So it's worth it. Even if it's 3 to 6 months, go for it. What's the worst that can happen? You don't enjoy it, you'll be okay. You would have learned lessons from it too.
So as a writer and an international development specialist, how important is reading not just for work, but just for leisure?
Reading, I think, is so crucial, and sometimes the most random thing that you read is that thing that helps you in the workplace. You'll build a skill set and you don't even realize it. So for example, if you work in finance, not just reading finance and business type content, but just lifestyle content, because that will help you speak to a client better.
Right.
If you're in production or some other field, it has been so valuable.
What are some of these things that persons take for granted that they need to look out for?
The way you put yourself together, your demeanor in the workspace.
Right.
Really, really crucial. You won't always end up in a space that is ready to train you in that area. Some employers are expecting you to have all of that covered.
You have to come prepared.
Exactly. Which is why even before you finish school, if you can get summer work experience, if you can do a few hours a week in an office or on a site, depending on what your career is, you'll be light years ahead by the time you're really ready to engage.
You'll be ahead of the game, which is what everybody really wants.
Exactly.
So that's where you want to be.
Exactly.
How do you strike that balance between helping your family, saving as well, which is very important, wanting to be independent, wanting to be responsible?
I think what helped me over the years is having the right peers, having mentors who could guide me not only in the world of work, but also things like financial management and managing your resources. It's not something that was easy for me. Definitely not. I'm much better now. But if you can pair yourself with a good mentor, someone who has been there, it really, really opens doors for you in that aspect as well. So therefore you learn the balance. And you need to play and work hard, so you can actually get both.
Play and work hard indeed. What advice would you give to your younger self? You mentioned mentors and mentorship.
Fail fast, learn fast, and just keep going. Things will be okay.
Good. Things will be okay. Learn fast.
Save as well. Yes. Save too. Yes. Learn as much as you can in terms of where that is concerned. It will pay off much later on. Just start early.
Oh my, thank you so much, Ruth, for joining us here on JMMB Living, telling us to learn fast, save, get all the experience you can, and what? Have fun.
Have fun, push through, have fun.
But work hard as well.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nicole. I'm your host, Talia. See you next time on JMMB Living.